Yo, what up? It's your boy Tyler Golem here with another video, and today we are on post-op day 6, and we've got a lot of stuff to talk about. So let's go ahead and get over with this wonder pick. I really don't know which one to pick. I'm just gonna go bottom right. Oh, we got the sizer. Let's go. I usually pick the bottom right, especially if that's where the card is. We got the mega sizer. We're 2-2 right now on these wonder picks. That is awesome. We got the Kalen before, and now we got the mega sizer. Let's go. Let's go ahead and send a thanks to our buddy here. And yeah, this is gonna be crazy. We are on post-op day 6. I ended up calling the pathologist just a few minutes ago to confirm the diagnosis, and yes, we already knew that this was a lymphoma, but I had confirmation from the biopsy that this was in fact a lymphoma. So now it's a matter of what to do next. The good news is that these things usually have good outcome. They're very low grade, and I'm really excited about the future. I'm really happy about the fact that I got this taken care of like ASAP. I'm hoping that it didn't spread, but even if it did technically spread a little bit, there's not a whole lot that they do about it. So here's some possibilities of what might happen. Okay, I did have a normal, overall reassuring blood work. This was done a couple weeks ago, and everything came back pretty much normal. There was no sign of systemic disease. However, it is something to have surveillance for. Surveillance meaning that we typically try to keep a close watch and just, make sure that everything is good. There is a possibility that I might need a bone marrow biopsy, which is kind of, it's a lot, but the good news is that, bone marrow biopsies, they're not, you don't have to be asleep for them. They kind of just are something that you have to do. And after that, it's just a matter of the next steps after the bone marrow biopsy to see if there's any signs of it spreading to my bones, I guess, or stage 4 is what they usually call it. Let's go to, we can get like 2 more packs out of this if we just play some games. Let's go one solo battle. Let's do step up, and let's go with let's see. I think that there's a step up here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the Charizard deck from Crimson Blaze. And we'll go ahead and swap to one of our decks. Let's play the Blue Kanga deck. This is a really good deck. And I'm actually going to play it not on auto because I do want to win the match. So we're going to be doing some gameplay. We're going to be doing some pack openings in this video. Doing a lot here, which is going to be a lot of fun, as I mentioned before. I am overall really happy that I got this thing taken care of. We know what it is now. We know that it's gotten removed. A lot of people say that removing it could be curative. But of course, they can't say that for sure. We need to get like official scans and maybe a PET scan here and there just to make sure. So there's a lot of things to talk about here. Obviously, we got a lot of issues to go through, but the good news is that the worst seems to be over. If anything, I might need rituximab. It's very unlikely, apparently, that I may need like chemotherapy or anything like that. And it's very unlikely that I'm going to need to take some time off from work. That was the one thing that I was concerned about. Obviously, that's one of the least of our worries. But it is something to be concerned about because I have a lot going on. I have work. I have my career. I have, a lot of other things going on. So I don't no problem sharing about that stuff. That I'm pretty open about that stuff. But it is something that we have to be cognizant of. All right, so Porygon Z, or no, not Porygon Z, but just regular Porygon is stiffening. We should still be able to KO it, and then we can probably move on to the next Pokemon. No EXs, so Red's kind of useless here. They're going to take less than 20 damage from attack, so we will KO them, I assume. We'll bring out Suicune here. And let's just go ahead and attack. No need to use a supporter. We're going to KO the Porygon. They're going to bring out whatever is left, and then we'll KO that, as of course. Buffalont is going to get KO'd next turn. They have Revenge here, which does 80 damage total. We can probably recover with like Irida or something. Or maybe we just lead with Lucky Ice Pop. Yeah, let's do Lucky Ice Pop. And we could potentially use Giovanni if we don't need to use Irida here. Oh, this is going to be sick. If we can win one more coin flip, then we're just going to be so... We'll heal completely with the rest of our stuff. Oh, nice. Very cool. So now it doesn't matter if we run out of our coin flips. We already have everything we need. Because we can just use the remaining Lucky Ice Pop. And then we can Giovanni afterwards, which would be very nice. Very nice indeed. Not that it matters, but it does help slightly. We can put an energy on Suicune in case we want to use that. I don't really know if Giovanni was necessary, but it does help to get that extra point of damage for, whenever we make our next attack here. So Houndour is going to have 10 HP. This is a very interesting move, but, it shouldn't be a problem because we're going to bring out Suicune. Glad I put my energy on Suicune. And yeah, red is a little bit too much here. Obviously, we didn't really need red, but we're going to get the dubs here, which is very nice. No damage on any of my Pokemon. I guess they did attack, but yeah, it was pretty funny. All right, so that means we can open up 2 free packs. Got some battle tasks. Got the 3 pack hourglasses, which is very nice. And we got Blastoise next, but let's go ahead and open up some more packs. Yeah, I think we should go for Paldean Wonders here. Yeah, I got a few more left. Yeah, let's do it. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So, yeah, I mean, it does make me a little anxious seeing the oncologist tomorrow, but I'm really glad I have some answers now. And, we'll get through this. I have faith because this is, like I said before, one of the best cancers to have. Honestly, if you're going to have cancer, it is a very, very mild, indolent form of cancer that has really good outcomes. So I'm really looking forward to the future. I can't wait to finally get all this stuff, situated, get the therapy that I need, the care that I deserve. And what we'll do is, we'll go from there. I'll keep y'all posted if anything changes. But I'm definitely really happy. Okay, cool. Meowscarada is a good pull here because we only had 1 copy, so having a second copy is very nice. Qianpao EX. We did trade away our Rainbow Rare Qianpao. We had 3 copies of Rainbow Rare Qianpao, and we traded 1 for a Rainbow Rare. What's it called? What's the dragon called? Not Altaria. The one that evolves from Mareep. Oh, what's it called? Ampharos. Yeah, I had to think about that one. But yeah, it's been... oh, nice, a Florigato too. That's really nice. Yeah, it's been kind of a crazy last few weeks. But I'm glad that I at least got this thing removed. It might... Some people say it might not necessarily have... it was important to get it out first and foremost. Because now we have a diagnosis. The question is, is there anything else that needs to be done? Because these things are usually very, indolent, And when I say indolent, I mean, benign on the spectrum. But I'm really glad that the pathologist was able to call me and was able to talk to me on the phone and have a conversation with me about things because it was giving me a lot of anxiety. But now that I know, knowledge is half the battle, or more than half the battle. You can prepare for things. You can, make your doctor appointments and get all the care that you deserve, right? That's what it's all been all about. Another Meowscarada. Okay, well, we could potentially trade that away. I'm sure people will want it. We could trade that for any number of shinies in the next set. But we're gonna hold off on formally trading things until we can get more of a better picture of what like we need, right? Because right now there's a few things that we're missing. There's only two stars in this set that we're missing. I believe it's a trainer. I think it's Nemona that we're missing. Yeah, we're missing Nemona, and then we're missing like one other card. I can actually check for y'all once I'm done with this 10-packer. Oh, we got a nice little hit there. Yeah, Nemona was one. Let me see if I can think of the other one. It'll probably come to me when I see whatever these packs are. Big Air Balloon is a good card. I wonder if they'll do a Crown Rare Big Air Balloon. That might be something that they might do. Oh, I think it was a rain. I think it might have been two. No, I have Goldingo. Was it Goldingo? I don't know if it was Goldingo EX that we were missing. I think it was a Rainbow Rare, but I also could be wrong about that. I have to double check. We definitely have Chien-Pao. But we're missing Nemona, I think, and like one other card. Let's take a look and see what we're missing. I'm not going to exchange pack points yet, but I just want to see. Meowscarada full art. Yeah, we're missing Nemona and Meowscarada full art. So hopefully we can pull those today or maybe tomorrow. We only have like a few more packs to open tomorrow. So nothing to worry about. We got plenty of time. But yeah, it's been kind of a crazy last couple weeks, last few weeks, just thinking about this diagnosis. But I'm glad it's over, or mostly over. We're over halfway over the hump, because the surgery was probably the biggest thing that I'm gonna have to do. And now that that's out, we'll have to figure out what else to do from here. Okay, there's an Arven. All right, got Arven. Shiny Entei, of course, not too exciting because we have so many of them. We'll probably trade them away for something. I'm not sure yet exactly what we'll do. But we could probably post on... There's a little trade app that I use now. I think it's called PokeHub. And I've been getting a lot of good trades there. I actually was able to get the 2 remaining Charmander shinies so I could flare out the Charmander. I was able to flare out the Garchomp EX because of the trades. I was able to do a lot over the last couple days just because of being able to trade with people and stuff. So that's really nice. Let's see if there's anything else we got here. Definitely have a ways to go. There's still a chance we can get a Crown Rare. But remember, we need exactly one of the Crown Rares because we already have two electric generators. So we're hoping not to get a generator. We're hoping if we do get a Crown Rare, it would be the Baxcalibur. But yeah, we're also hoping to pull a Nemona too, because it would be nice to open that. Not the end of the world if we don't get it. We can always trade for it. But it would be nice to complete the set through opening packs. If we can get a Crown Rare... So if we can get a Crown Rare Baxcalibur, we could do a couple of things. We could trade for the 2 remaining 2 stars, or we can just exchange pack points for them. And I'm inclined to probably either exchange pack points for them, because it's going to be easier. But, there's also... we probably should try to trade if possible, right? Because we have the ability and the means to do that. I don't know if there's anyone who'd be willing to trade for the Nemona, because it seems like the general drift or the rule of thumb is that people like to trade trainers for trainers. But there are some like high tier trainers, and then there's like the more specific to Pokemon trainers. I think Nemona is one of the more specific to Pokemon trainers that isn't going to necessarily be in high demand, but is still something that people are going to want. So, when you go to these trade hubs and such, they'll ask for Professor's Research, they'll ask for Cyrus, always, almost all the time. But then it's better if you can post yourself, because if you can post yourself, you can potentially get people reaching out to you and asking if you want anything, or they might give you a more reasonable trade that isn't just like professor's research here and there. Because everybody wants professor's research, everybody wants Cyrus. I actually, when I make my trades, I don't request those cards, because of course everybody wants them, and there's no reason for me to ask for them. I already have them. Now, my wife is, has a bunch of pack points right now, and we were gonna make a short about that. Ooh, a penny, cool. We gotten a lot of penny full arts. I think this is our third one. We can probably trade for that too. Oh, we're also missing a rainbow rare belly bolt. We have one. We're looking for a second copy. So there's still potentially a lot of things that we could open up. We gotten a lot of palm mots, actually, a ton. We got a ton of this card. All right, let's see what we got here. What's next? What is next on the chopping block? Got some more packs to open. I think we're almost wrapping up here, I think. We'll see. I think we got like a few more 10 packers to open. But yeah, overall, it sounds like it is a cancer, but it's one of those like really mild forms of cancer. So that's the good news. The other good news is it looks like I'm going to live a long life, and this isn't going to necessarily prevent that from happening. And that's really the important thing, right? Cancer or no cancer, living a long life is important. Being healthy is really important. And just getting the care that you need, making your doctor appointments. I would say this: if you all take a learning experience out of this, it's this: if you see something, say something. If you notice like a lump on your face or any sort of abnormality in your skin, get it checked out. Go to a doctor and just get it checked out. See what's going on. They could order an ultrasound, or they could see a dermatologist, and they can determine what to do next. It's so important that people get the care that they deserve. And that's something that has taken me a while to really understand and appreciate, that we live in a society where we're so busy, and we don't have time to really take care of ourselves. We go to work, we go to school, we focus on ourselves and our careers, and we focus on finding a girlfriend or a boyfriend, all of those things, right? But then your health is like the most important thing, right? Your health comes first before anything else. And so, yeah, we'll have to figure out what to do next. We'll have to see what the doctors say tomorrow. I've got a very, very important doctor appointment tomorrow to make. I've got, a doctor appointment later tonight. I've got an appointment in actually a half hour. So I've got like a bunch of doctor appointments. I've got another appointment on Thursday. And then I got an appointment, I think, like a week from tomorrow. So there's a lot of things going on here. I think I also have another appointment after that too. So a lot of things going on in my life. I'm hoping that this will all be, carefully resolved and everything will be okay. But it sounds like all the doctors are telling me everything's going to be okay, and we have to believe them, right? We're the patient, and we have to believe what they say. But yeah, it's gonna be okay. I definitely have faith, and I think that I am very hopeful. I'm just glad that I have answers now. Okay, Rainbow Rare Meowscar is good. Was hoping to get the full art, but we could probably trade for the full art with that one. Not too concerning. If somebody has the full art one, we could easily trade for the Rainbow Rare. I don't think that would be an issue at all. I think people would actually be very happy to make that trade, because we already have 2 copies of the Rainbow Rare. I think we have 2 copies, yeah. And yeah, we'll definitely exchange pack points tomorrow. Actually, probably in like 14, 15-ish hours from now, which is kind of cool. Got plenty of time, not worried at all. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I have faith. I think we we all need faith, right? We all need a little bit of faith in our lives, that things are going to be okay. I did post on Reddit. I think I've shared that before. I've talked about it. A lot of people on Reddit. There's a support group for people with Sjogren's, and they were all very supportive. And honestly, I couldn't be happier to be so grateful to have, all these strangers on the internet, like, being so supportive and saying nice things. It truly is amazing. Last 10 pack magic. Let's go. Let's see if we can pull off a nice one today. It'll be very interesting to see how things play out. By the way, if y'all are spending gold, I definitely recommend using the online shop, because with $100 US, you can get, like, a little bit less than $100 worth of pack points. Like, you can spend a little bit less. But if you spend the $200 bundle, you can get more than $100, more than 2 days worth of max spending. So that's always really nice. And that's what I've been doing myself. I've been using the shop online to make purchases, and it's been helping out a lot with savings. So that's always really nice. Last pack magic and nothing. Okay, all right. Well, that's going to be a wrap for today, folks. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, we will do a giveaway at some point in the future. I got to figure out this whole cancer thing. I'm going to have my, like I said, a doctor appointment tomorrow. I'm going to get a lot more answers tomorrow for y'all. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.